We've been with the SEBF for a good number of years now. I think the takeaway, first of all, is to say the kind of gathering that has come to assess the state of capacity building in the continent. Fundamentally, that the institution foundation has done tremendous work in the last 25 years on knowledge generation, knowledge dissemination, improving the capacity of the member governments in terms of building the institutes. We've heard the number, up to 60 institutes or think tanks that have, I think, transformed the policy formulation. Implementation is up to the government and the authorities. But I think another takeaway is that much as has been accomplished, much as has been done, number of countries in the continent transforming, there is still a lot more to go. If the African Capacity Building Foundation was important 25 years ago, my takeaway is that it's even much more vital in two specific ways. One, moving from a country-specific policies to moving to a global continental mission and vision. You've heard a lot about the 2063 agenda of the AU, African Union Commission. And I think that is going to be the central issue that the focus has to transform to. Building a mindset and a capacity for the continent as a whole. In terms of what capacities specifically, I'm reminded to say that we need everything, but that's not a short answer. I think we have heard the number of engineers shortfall, the number of scientists, the number of agri-experts. So if the kind of transformation to industrialize Africa has to take place, it's absolutely vital and important that we move along those lines in terms of the scientific, mathematical, engineering fields. Just to give you an example, the Indian Institute of Technology might produce 50,000 engineers in IT every year. We have heard the fact that scientific papers on production is a minuscule, 1%, less than 1% in the entire continent. So I think the focus has to be on the sciences and the engineering for one, if I can restate that. Fundamentally, though, it's across the board in terms of policy formulation. Yesterday, we had a session that I was sharing on health, for instance. Everybody knows that if a country or an individual is poor, he is absolutely likely to be in ill health. But Africa cannot continue to transform until it addresses the health deficit as well. So the number of doctors that are produced, not only do we have to produce a mass expansion, but we have to retain those doctors in the continent itself in order to impact on the health, as such. I think that sort of encapsulates the key components of technology, in my view, that are most required here in this continent at this time. Thank you.